Today is Tuesday, May the 11th, 2010. Easton Diving's performing a video inspection. We'd previously cleaned an area on the vessel Cape Chalmers, and for the electrolysis to take place to show that the area would not regrow marine growth, barnacles, shell growth, or anything of that nature. I was located at that 6x6 area that we'd previously cleaned. Or can you show me that area?
That's what I have right here. This is the edge. This is where it was left alone. This is what the growth looked like.
Roger.
And this is entering the area that was cleaned.
Roger. And as far as marine growth on it, do we have any marine growth on it this time?
Got the rule-light biofouling. There is no barnacles or any other marine growth, though.
Roger. Could you take and show us on the camera and make a swipe on that area with your hand? And those are rust nodules that we see?
That's correct.
Roger. And show me that area right there. Wipe it off with your hand. Roger. And just outside of that area, the area that has not been cleaned, could we take that scraper and rate the degree of difficulty of removing the barnacle from 1 to 5, just outside of that 6x6 area?
Yes, just 1 second.
Put that camera in your hat.
Yep.
Clean up hard so we can watch.
Say again?
I need to see it at eye level so I can catch it on the camera.
Can you see that?
Roger. Come up a little bit with it.
And this area is just below the test area.
Understand? And what would you rate the degree of difficulty?
I'd say about 4. They're very securely attached.
Roger, so we rated a 4.
That's correct.
Roger that. We're gonna pause the tape, diver, and we'll relocate to midship, and we'll do the same thing there. We'll rate the degree of difficulty at that location.
Do that.
It's located, there's a warning sign on the side of the vessel that says trespassers will be in violation of. The diver's going to clean just below the hatches that are on the side of the vessel at this location. You go ahead and show me an area that you're cleaning as you clean it and rate the degree of difficulty.
Roger that. Down on here.
Straighten your camera up so I can see.
You get it there?
No, still looking at your hat. That's pretty good. Pick your scraper up. There you go, I can see it now.
Right here, where I'm cleaning this off, it's I'd say about maybe 2. They shouldn't be coming off in layers, but I don't know if it's, I've got this the layer of paint on the outside of the vessel itself.
Roger.
Some of that's coming off with it. So I don't know if that's affecting it. Let me move down a little bit.
Roger.
And test another spot. Seems to be just above. I've got a port, some kind of porthole on the side of the vessel. We'll go just above that.
Roger. Drop down to where you're 3 or 4 foot under the water line.
That's about where I'm at right now.
I understand.
And right here, I would say about a 2. They're attached pretty well still, but they are, as soon as you hit them, they're coming off quite much easier than up towards the bow.
Towards the stern, you mean?
Where we did the original test.
That's correct, at the stern. So, approximately midship and just below the warning sign and below, about 4 foot below the water line, the diver rates the difficulty of removal at a 2.
Right, this is the spot I just cleaned.
Roger. You still rate that a 2, correct?
Yeah.
Roger that. I'll pause the tape, diver, and we'll move forward another 100 feet or so, and we'll test another spot.
Roger that. You got a picture?
Roger. Diver's located just forward of the wheelhouse at the first set of masts. Just below that, there is a porthole on the side of the vessel just below the deck. The diver's located just below that and approximately 4 foot below the water line at this time.
That's correct.
Straighten your camera up a little bit. There you go. It went back.
What's that?
There you go. It's perfect right there.
I'm holding on to it with one hand. And back here, they're a little more difficult to peel off again. They're much more securely attached and not coming off nearly as easy. So I'd put this back at a 4, consistent with what was around that first test area we did.
Understand. But we clean off a 2x2 area right there. That way when we come back in a month or so, whenever it is, that we can locate that area.
Roger that. Let me get it.
But towards the bow of the ship, we rate that difficulty at a 4 again also, correct?
Correct.
Roger that. Just clean off a good area right there, and that way when we come back, we'll be able to locate that area.
Roger that.
To just recap on what we videoed at the 6x6 terraced area on the stern of the vessel. Outside of that area, we rated the difficulty at a 4, just outside of the 6x6 area.
That's correct.
Midship at the warning label, we rated that area a 2 at this time. Our diver did clean an area, and we will revisit that same area when we return.
Right.
And we're approximately 60 foot from the very bow of the vessel, located on the just forward of the wheelhouse and just below the porthole on the side of the vessel below the deck. And the diver is approximately 4 foot below the water line, and at that location the diver rates the difficulty at a 4 there also.
Correct.
And that's 1 being the least and 5 being the most difficult.
Correct.
Pause the tape, diver.